man. We're gonna got some good topics for y'all. We got some trending topics, everything that's some controversial things, and we got a new guest, Betty A. She came and stepped in with us, so we're gonna
Appreciate you coming out too, man.
her.
No problem.
Turn us up today and see what she got to say about these topics. So, hey, Calvin, introduce our first topic, man.
All right, the first topic is the price of peace. Why men are choosing solitude over stress. It's crazy, right? And I'm gonna be a advocate of it and say, like, because it say the price of peace. I didn't realize how much peace was valuable to where like it's priceless. I understand when they say the price of it, so I can't even put a number on it to say like how much I would pay for my peace, because that shit is priceless. And I understand why some men are choosing it, but only way I would say I understood the value in it is for me to actually have some peace. You know what I'm saying? It was like at first what I thought peace was and what I understand peace is for me now is completely different. And the price that I would pay for it, man, I can't even put a number on it. So I'll say that shit is like priceless.
Absolutely. I think like the social pressure is put on it from like social media outlets. It kind of enhanced the pressure of being in a relationship and enhanced the stress level of men, because it's never enough, really, because you comparing yourself to, or you being compared to what's being done out here. So it was like I was just having a conversation about the gestures being done on topics like Valentine's Day or birthdays, and it ain't even genuine. Like the guys are decorating the hotel room. It's a trend. That ain't even genuine no more. It's what a woman wants. It's like, oh, I always wanted this. So from that guy, he just gives that, and it ain't from the, now it's looked at as like, hey, I always wanted that. Why you ain't never did that for me? That's an added thing, but it's like, hey, that ain't something I would do. I would do something like that. Shit. Yeah. So it's like the added stress on social media, the pressure. So I say like like guys prioritizing their peace is more so like, hey, I'd rather choose to focus on me than have to focus on trying to make you happy and never being enough. So that's my little take on it.
For sure.
What you think?
How often do you think men are really picking solitude over stress? From what I see, I really think, for me, I think a lot of men settle. And a lot of women, they're going to say, no, I don't believe that. I feel like women settle. No, I feel like a lot of men do settle because men don't really require too much. If you have like a strong background, I think it depends on how the woman is raised too. So like what we need, cook, clean, prioritize like our household and things like that. Make sure the bills get paid. Don't matter who paying them, just as long as they getting paid and communicating. But like nowadays, it's kind of like the roles kind of reversed. So I'd be a little confused. And I see a lot of men, they settling and still stressing because not only in relationships are they dealing with that, but they dealing with the outside world too. Like, yeah, black women go through it, but not as much as a man. So y'all got racism, got the police, you got the ops, and all this weird other stuff. So it's like, do y'all really believe, or what percentage of men do y'all really think is choosing peace over stress?
And I only can speak for myself. And why I say my immediate surroundings too. So a lot of the things that I've learned over the years to learn to do the solitude, really put myself aside of what's really going on in the world, really take some time out for myself. I'm talking about like literally going home to sit my ass down in my peaceful place to really understand and learn me. Learn to like myself more, learn to understand, even if it was a quality about myself that you told me was flawed, not to take it into consideration and make me feel like, oh, I need to fix this. Because shit, just because you thought that it was flawed, somebody else probably thought, man, that was the best quality of me. But for me to understand it, I had to go and sit by myself. So that solitude part of understanding, like, to segregate yourself for a minute, or like they say in the street world, take them little months off, man. Get yourself right. You
Lock in.
For real, lock in. To do that, the focus that it puts on yourself, it makes you understand how you can make the peace within yourself and not know or not rely on somebody else to make your area, your day or whatever peaceful. Because if I can't make myself peaceful, I can't rely on you to make my day peaceful or rely on you to bring me peace. I got to know how to get my own peace. I got to know what brings me peace. The only way for me to find that is for me to give myself in a confined space, rather it be my own apartment, a library, the gym with my headphones on. Give my own self that space to understand me before I go out and decide, oh yeah, I'm gonna put myself with somebody, or what you said, settle, because settling was a thing for me. I thought that was peace, so I thought this was what I wanted, or I thought this was the best option, but it was like, man, that shit wasn't nothing, especially when it wasn't bringing me peace. But now I chase that peace over anything else. Rather, this chick had every requirement that I thought, but if she can't bring me peace, I probably get that shit up.
Yeah, so she just adding to your peace and happiness.
For sure.
I clock that.
I think a lot of too it's got to go with discipline. So like a lot of guys still deal with the toxic thing of relationship because the discipline of sex. I think that's like the downfall of men. Like you don't got that discipline to stay away from a woman because you seek sex. So if you're able to stay away from it, discipline yourself and choose that type of peace. Like, hey, I don't need a woman for that. That's like the one thing guys seek, like that one thing, and they choose toxic. Cause that one woman, your best cat come from what? A toxic motherfucker. Like you be wondering, like, why you deal with this motherfucker? Sex. And that's like one of the things that that's the biggest flaw of most men. Is seeking sex.
Men are visual people, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I get that, but like you said, discipline is needed for sure. Like, I feel like on both ends. So, like, we in 2025, the roles have reversed. Not for everybody, but for most people, from what I see. So, it's like I feel it's kind of hard to choose or pick someone, depending on what your needs are. But like y'all both said, we got to add a person in our life who's going to add to what we got, to our peace and to our happiness, not take away. That toxic shit it be something else though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that toxic shit is a
It be
motherfucker.
fun.
It's
But how long though?
Yeah.
until you get tired of it.
Yeah. Till you realize you ain't got no damn
What's the
peace.
limit for a man?
Till you realize you ain't got no peace for real.
It's
So I realize how it's affecting my everyday life.
I would say when you find somebody else just as good as sex, I'm tired of that bitch. I'm gonna be 100. You know, some real shit. Like you really be like, all right, this motherfucker got the same shit. It with less stress.
Yeah.
So you can leave that motherfucker alone because you always end up spinning the block. So it's like, yeah, I could do that. I see that myself.
Yeah.
Like getting over that toxic motherfucker with a better motherfucker.
Hey, and I completely understand that, but I'm saying what I had to learn was it was really me. Like, for real. Regardless if that shit good, bad, whatever, it was me.
Yes.
If she wasn't bringing me enough peace, I don't give a fuck how good that shit
Yeah.
was. I had to bite the bullet, or like them crackheads being that bitch sick.
But can you fuck with a motherfucker that shit ain't good with peace?
I mean,
Like say a
I'll
person
be by
bring you
myself.
peace,
That's
but
where
the sex
solitude
whack.
part come in.
Yeah, the solitude, yeah.
I don't need
But the
that
sex
bad
is
cat.
weak.
But guess what? I think we could teach people how to
Now you can't teach
be.
me.
Yeah.
I mean, I
can't
don't
teach
believe
them.
it, but I'm saying for me.
You can't teach a woman how to get no good cat.
I
They
just
be like, baby, come on, we finna go get a, you know they have vaginoplasties and all kind of stuff to tighten you up and kegels and stuff, baby, y'all better look into it. Instead of buying these bitches asses, buy them teeth and a new coochie with low mouths.
yeah,
You can
yeah.
buy a new coochie?
You buy a coochie?
They tighten it up, I swear to God, look it up.
Damn.
See? Scotty knows. He know
How much is it?
Scotty.
How much is it for the women that's watching that need to tighten their cat up? You know what
I
I'm
felt
saying?
like I was finna go too much into something else, so I had to come back down. But I was just saying, like, damn. Hey, you see me? Look.
Hey.
You can build the bitch.
Build them bitch. Yeah, I was just gonna say build them there. We don't let here build them motherfuckers daily.
Hey, I think it's called pussy rejuvenation. or
Yes,
some shit like that.
rejuvenation.
okay.
That's what it's called. See?
Pussy
Y'all know about
rejuvenation.
Harlem Nights?
Tell your mama I ain't never coming home.
Okay, if I get a bitch with a new pussy,
Damn, you can buy sunshine.
I'm gonna run that bitch up and leave her and get another bitch with a new pussy. No.
I had a quick question though. Do y'all think so? One of my homies always talk about relationships, and he always says that whoever you date is a mirror reflection of you, right?
lot.
And so it goes into the what Cal got to talking about. You are the toxic. When you're just as toxic, it might not present the same way. And just see what y'all thoughts was on that.
Go ahead. You go ahead, go.
I was gonna say I completely agree with that because I saw myself having to learn, like, in order for me to really get in the bag of understanding if I'm toxic or not, if I'm finna move forward from this type of person, because a lot of times this same type of person is what I keep encountering. If I want to move past or move forward from this type of person, I have to overcome it, really recognize it, see if it was something about myself that I needed to change so that I would be around the people that was more so like myself. If I can go back on some of the old situations, it have been times where I look at a chick and they can't understand how I'm able to see them in the light that I see them, but it was because you did the same thing I would have did. You know what I'm saying? So I completely agree with that.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I agree absolutely. Like, it's a mirror. The same type of chick I ran into for a long ass time. Like, I used to always ask myself, my homie used to always ask me, like, hey man, how come you always find chicks that like chicks? I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. I just get lucky. He's like, no, it ain't no luck. It can't be luck. So I'm like, I had to look at myself like, what do I give off that get chicks who into that, or get chicks who openly fucking with me? Because that's what I seek. And I had to understand, like, yeah, I'm a little bit fucking toxic because I come into situations allowing a certain type of relationship or situationship.
Well, let's not say that's toxic.
Because
it don't last long.
Yeah, it don't last,
It's
but
peaceful, though.
it's peace, but
It's super
Temporarily peaceful.
temporarily. That's why I was gonna tell her it's temporarily peaceful. Because then at a point you get to like
That's so terrible. He's doing that while he's
the
talking.
one, the one.
Right, I know, moving it,
acting a fucking
moving the
fool.
mic right in front of his nose. You moving it right in front of his
Hey,
shit.
he just-
Right,
Scotty,
no fucking
Scotty
Diddy.
hit him all in the mouth and shit.
He just moving
All right,
with it.
bro. He definitely dodging. That's how I be.
Hey, make
It's
that
cool.
make that a
That
commercial.
just went everywhere, didn't it? It just went all types.
Bobbing and weaving.
But now, like she said, it's temporarily. It's temporary. Temporary.
There's some people live like that though,
Yeah, it is, and it works for them.
but it's a lot of honesty.
That's what I'm saying.
And you have to have a low ego and not be sensitive, right?
And
And a lot of people don't know themselves enough to actually live through that. It should be cool till you realize they fucking without you that much, and then you get all insecure, and then
And I
da,
always
da, da.
have
It's the
Okay.
emotions behind it. You know what I'm
Have
saying?
to take
Can you handle someone else being involved with your person? Like, or are you a selfish person? It's okay for you to do it, but on the opposite end,
But
it's
is
like,
that really your person if you're okay with sharing?
hell yeah, it is.
Cool if
I
they
shut the
do
fuck
it.
out of
It's
motherfuckers.
problem.
do
They
that.
do it. Fuck 'em.
I had a situation where a chick told me like, hey, nah, I ain't okay with you going out here doing that, but you okay with it. So I don't see the problem. And she wanted to put boundaries on me like, hey, you cannot fuck with nobody else, but I can be. I ain't never said I was okay with that. But I
that's-
openly expressed like, hey, you could go do you as long as I could do me. And it was agreed upon until I actually started doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it became the problem. So it was like, hey, you got me fucked up.
For sure.
So I had to cut ties with that because there got to be fairness. I'm an open motherfucker. You could go ahead.
Real shit.
So y'all okay with sharing?
I was finna say this. Look, and I gotta say, I like to give my people they flowers right here. I gotta say something that I learned from food. It was more so like, and I say it all the time now. You gotta let a person do what they want to do so you can see what they really want to do. And a lot of times people will let it go over their head, but it was like, say for instance, you was telling me something that you thought was completely far-fetched, but it was something you indulged in, right? But when you told me, I tensed up a little bit, I gave you a sign of my emotions came, you would change the subject.
Yeah.
And the reason for it, because you saw the uncomfort that it brought me. So you'll be like, damn, I can't bring that on him. But if it was a person and they was able to speak freely and I didn't show no emotions or nothing, you would keep speaking freely. You would tell me every step that happened in it. You would tell me what happened over there. You would give me details in it that were so intricate that I felt like I was in the room.
Yep.
That's how we can be comfortable enough to transpire and go with these stories. And you'll be able to even tell me what you did yesterday or day before yesterday. But if you don't feel comfortable enough to tell me, you will sometimes tense up like, he might not be able to take that.
Yeah, I think that come with like how good you could communicate with the person. Are they judgmental? And then sometimes we do it because we don't want our person or partner or whoever, we don't want them to feel hurt, that
Exactly.
uneasiness. But like shit, if that's something we agreed on, this what it is. But that's why it's very important to build a friendship. Like your friendship, that's your foundation. That's what you're gonna be able to go back into. Because I used to jump into relationships, not give a fuck. I'm one of the guys. I ain't gonna hold you. So it's like I did shit like that. I'm like, damn, you bogus as hell. Like, but I can check myself on that. But like for sure, I agree with him. Whoever you date, it kind of is a reflection. I think we keep running into the same people because we haven't learned that lesson.
Yeah.
And so if you're not tired of it, if your behavior not changed, you're not going to get shit different.
You gonna get shit different.
Same behavior, you're going to get the same results.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Because if you not, like she said, if you ain't tired of it and you feel like there ain't nothing wrong with it, you're going to keep on going. And that's how I felt about situations like, hey, I enjoy this. Like Butter said, it's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. It ain't toxic. But you really got to see, like, it's some toxic shit in
I
there.
don't know if
But-
it's toxic. I think that's just what you want. What
you
works
can't
for
see
you won't work for me. You feel me?
Yeah.
If that worked for you and you found other people that's like you, and it may not be a lot that can comprehend and handle it emotionally and things like that, then that's what worked for y'all.
Yeah.
But that won't work for me.
Yeah, but some people would pretend like it does
I
off
know.
the liking for you, and
wanna
that
know
what makes
why?
it. It makes
Because
it
they
toxic.
want you, so they're going to
Exactly.
accept whatever you have. And a lot of women, they think like, I can change his mind. If I put this pussy on him, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to change. No, baby, if that's what that man want, that's what he wants.
Is it a
So either
reconstructed
you go
pussy?
cooperate or you're going to leave.
Was it a reconstructed pussy with 0 mouth?
No, I'm sure it was a used one.
Yeah, reconstructed pussy would change my mind.
I ain't going to say it had 200,000 on that bitch, but I don't know.
But the conversation like y'all just had about like the first date of being transparent and not tensed up. I'm gonna tell you a secret for all you guys. That's why y'all ain't getting threesomes.
Yeah.
Because y'all tense up in the moments where she say, "Hey, I got a home girl," and when I woke up, she X, Y, and Z, and you like,
See what I'm saying?
you just
He taught
fucked
me
your
that, I ain't
threesome
gonna
up.
lie. I gotta say, he taught me that, and he ain't teach me by just saying it. I see he just gave the gym out right now, but he taught me like in the sense of like doing it, and it was like, you know how like say for instance your friends did some shit, and you thought I'm gonna try it, and then you seen the results, but then you looked at it like it ain't worked the same way, and then you revisited and you understood like why you ain't see the result, and then you tried it again and you seen it happen like, damn, this shit went just like he said.
Just-
It was like, damn.
I'm telling you,
know what I'm
be
saying?
your every woman I deal with, I want them to be their authentic self because I'm gonna be the same.
Okay.
I'm gonna be transparent as fuck. So you can make every option, every decision on your own because I'm gonna give it to you. I like this. Here,
I mean, they human beings. I learned that at a young age. My mama always told me, you cannot control a person. Whatever the person want to do, that's what the fuck they gonna do. And like Calvin said, let their ass do what the fuck they want to do.
yeah, absolutely.
You
And
gonna see
that's
exactly
what
what they wanna
happened.
do.
You gonna see
You
it.
like it over here, you like it over there,
my
baby.
mama.
Because I know you gonna love it over here. You hear
Yeah.
me?
And if you get them that space to turn it to the person you want them to be, they're gonna turn it to that.
Of
Especially
course,
a
to
real
get what
nigga.
they want.
A smart
You
nigga
with
gonna
it.
conform and be like, oh baby, you want me to be this way?
But how long is that gonna last?
That's the representative
Hey,
phase.
that's where all the what's the word we were using? All the toxic stuff come because it starts as a little mustard seed, and then you have resentment because you feel like you're doing this for this person, and they don't even appreciate it. But that's not you. Like you should have never did that. You and that's why I say you got to know yourself. Like your balance has to be really cool with you and who you are, and who you okay with. And then I'm agreeing. I let a motherfucker tell me, and I did it more on street shit, which is why I know I'm alive because I did a bunch of dumb shit. But I let a nigga talk. He's like, yeah, we did this. And I'm like, yeah, for real. I thought about that too. In my mind, I'd be like, watch that nigga. He can only come on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you do that to your own cousin,
Come on now.
you ain't finna lie to me and tell me you won't do it to me, boy. So it's like, but at the same time, I was also, sometimes I realized too, sometimes God gives people discernment, and we don't talk about it in this country like we should, and like how much of a gift it is. I had to explain to my sister, which what I was explaining to her, I explained to myself. Sometimes he gives you discernment not to tell the person what's about to happen, because he's God, he can tell the person. He lets you set up so when a fall happens, you can truly be there with no judgment, with no harsh feelings, because you was like, I knew it was going to happen, so you braced yourself. And I think that's what we're missing in our community. We're so ready to be judgmental. We're so ready to make you look like shit, because on the inside, we don't feel comfortable with the shit that we are and who we are.
And it make you feel a little better if you was saying somebody else did the shit, and you weren't having to hold that accountability because you look at that person like, man, he ain't did shit, so I'm a little better than him. And
Fact.
it's like, man, hell no, man, y'all the same if you want to look at this shit.
That's why I watch people that be like, anybody be like, big bro, little bro, I watch them. Like, man, no, bro, I'm just your friend, bro. Like, I'm watching you because I know what your mindset is. You feel like you got to tell me I'm big bro.
That's the gym.
That's it.
That's a gem for a lot of people, though, for real. Because I honestly didn't look at it at first. I took it as like a status. I took it as like a status thing. Like, oh, he calling me big bro because he look at me like, I might be a nigga that's up. But then you'll look at it like, you older than me. How the fuck you gonna call me big bro?
I'm good.
That's something else. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
What's that boy
Some
from
of them
Memphis
niggas
name?
been pack workers and never moved up, and they old as hell. But you the one with all the money. You around this bitch push away. They like shit. This big bro right here. I know a nigga like that.
What's that
He hang
boy
with All
name?
the young niggas, all the young scammers. I used to talk to him. I'm like, baby, you calling these niggas like, what are you doing?
Still
Like,
a
you're
YN.
a loser.
Call him a loser.
Dude
Yeah,
from
'cause
Memphis,
why
the
you
tall
doing that?
dude.
And why your pants so fat?
Not your pen. He say niggas would call a baby big bro if he got money.
Oh.
I said that's the best way I could ever
So,
explain it to you, niggas.
Moneybag
man.
Yo said that.
That's what
What
he
he
said.
say?
Money bag, yo. Niggas would call a baby big bro if he got enough money.
Yeah.
For sure. Dick riders.
Yeah.
Dick
I'll
eaters.
say-
They like bitches. That's why I said the bros have
What
a
niggas
problem.
you want here today?
Niggas is like bitches
So
for
guess
real.
what?
For real.
That's gonna turn into the second topic.
Perfect.
It says right here, the second topic: soft life for men. Is it time to redefine masculinity? You see how that just rolled right into
They
that?
roll right into it.
Right into it.
Scott.
Don't forget you can buy a new pussy and start all over again, ladies.
Shit, we can buy a new dick and have them niggas start over. Don't do too much now.
Oh no,
You
you
don't
can,
need
niggas can do
know.
they can do extensions and
But
shit.
if
Oh,
you
yeah,
ain't
they
got
just-
stamina,
So we
you
see
ain't
the
got
topic,
it,
so
okay?
we can see
No,
You
the
gotta
machine
grow
keep
or
going.
short.
So
No, the
we see
machine
again on the
it
second
keep you
topic,
going.
the next-
What?
It's a pump. It's like a third ball.
I mean, I've seen that in people who have BPH and prostate cancer who got like the
Little more,
mechanical
scroll up a
shit.
little.
But like, and they pump it up. Like I seen
They
that
can
because I
pump it.
used to work
That's
in urology.
crazy.
So like, that is very amazing.
That's crazy.
So once again, we talking soft life for men. Is it time to redefine masculinity? So I think hell yeah, fuck yeah, it's
sure.
definitely time because we got our young guys out here doing these TikTok dances that's super sensitive. We got guys who out here taking girls' lingo.
Right.
They out here talking about some clock it. What's it?
Oh
I
my
used to-
God.
that shit, like I don't even know how to fucking do it, but we gotta stop, guys.
Real
We
shit.
gotta fucking stop. We gotta get our shit back, cause y'all making a bad name for guys. Like we being called sassy for every little fucking thing, but it's because y'all doing sassy shit. Y'all talking sassy. Y'all moving to these female songs like some of these songs be bumping, but tone it down, son. You and this bitch and doing this shit on purpose, babe. Like cut that shit out, man.
Somebody just can't do it. It ain't
Yeah.
even gonna look right on your
It-
body, bro.
It don't, man. It don't, man. We just gotta get our shit back. We gotta build back masculinity in men.
Yeah.
What do you guys think masculinity is for men?
All right. So, what he said to redefine it, what I remember it being and what it is today is completely different. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it was certain things, and it still happened to me right now today. I got uncles and shit that's a little older than me, and at times, if I was like with this shirt right here, it got pink on it, and it's a heart right here, they'd be talking shit.
Yeah.
You got that pink shit on, boy, what you on? You know what I'm saying? But they had a whole different meaning for what theirs was. Me, I'm comfortable in my masculinity. I ain't gonna do nothing flawed to make me seem like I'm on the other side of the team. So I don't feel it's nothing that, you know what I'm saying, a person would misrepresent me or think that I'm. So I don't have a problem with wearing it. But at the same time, a lot of the different things that I see a lot of young brothers doing, especially when they crashing out over their emotions, not thinking the problem through, ready to argue any fucking thing. Y'all is like women, you know what I'm saying?
All that yapping.
But to understand, like, to be able to control your emotions, to be able to have a conversation, to understand and be comfortable in your masculinity, meaning, like, all right, if you're in a room with some gay guys, you ain't got to feel uncomfortable. You ain't got to make it to the point of you ain't having no conversation with them. You just let them know his boundaries. Hey, bro, you still over there? I'm still over here. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, making sure you taking care of yourself on the up and up, making sure you keeping yourself clean. Don't think of it as, if I go get my feet done or I keep myself up I'm some kind of a person of a different choice, or
Yeah.
I'm not masculine. No, you still masculine. Do what
Just
makes
well
you
grown.
comfortable, but make sure you ain't, you know what I'm saying, crossing the boundaries, doing too much shit that make you just like a woman. And a lot of us be raised by single women, so a lot of times, you know, them be some of the traits that we'll pick up on unconsciously. But just understanding and knowing the difference, like, you know, understanding like different things you do, different traumas that you may have faced. It's okay to overcome that shit now, especially when you up in age and you can realize the difference between the two. You got to take that ownership and know, like, yeah, if I was acting like a woman in that case, if somebody was able to call it out, change that shit. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong, or it's okay to not know or not have the knowledge, and now that you have the knowledge, move right. You get what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot of times in men behavior, I feel like is the problem. I think, like, to me, what's masculinity is just being a strong black man and being okay with being a man. Like, just be you, be comfortable in your skin, understand that what you are, and it's okay to, like, what's trending, you don't have to go to. You don't have to be to fit in. Just be you. It's okay to be a straight man.
It's somebody that follow what you're doing.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't gotta jump into something or dive into something because you see it's trending or it's being accepted. Even if you don't accept it, everybody else doing it. You're like, oh shit, everybody else, let me jump on that wave. You can still be you. You know what I'm saying? And I think like he said, the back in the day, masculinity was don't cry. A man ain't supposed to cry, and you got to be tough all the time, and you can't show emotion. I feel like that was the wrong shit to pour into us, because we still human beings. We still got emotions. You know what I'm saying? We do cry. Things do hurt us, and like being comfortable in your masculinity, it shows that that's what it truly is. Like being yourself. If you want to be a little bit, that's what your masculinity is. That's what it could be. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you want it to be, but we gotta gain our shit back and let the guys know, hey, being young men is okay.
It's okay to be you, bro.
It's okay to be you, bro.
For real.
It's okay to be you. So what you think? Like, go ahead, because I know you got a lot to say about it. Cause
I like her opinion.
Yeah, I like her opinion. She definitely ain't fucking with the sassy men. She just already said it on the list.
No, I mean, I just think as a community and as a whole, like, we just all fucked up.
Yeah.
We too segregated. Like Calvin said, like, it's a lot of single parents raising young men, and a lot of moms think like you can raise a man, and you cannot.
No way.
Whether they have a mentor, an uncle, a cousin, like anybody that's older,
a coach.
like yes, anyone. But you need to have like them men in your kids' life. Like, I'm a single mom. Like, my son dad died when he was like 3 or 4, but like I have uncles and I have my dad, and like just men being men, but I'm half man. I'm just like, but I really don't play that shit. Like, I was fucked up because, like you said, in the black community, we teach each other no crying, no emotional, and we all in fucking survival mode. Yeah. So I feel like it's okay to show emotion because, like you said, we are a human being, but women, we do have to create that space for you to say it's okay.
Yes.
You can cry, you can talk to me, because if not, you're gonna find an outlet somewhere else. And some women these days, oh, you soft as hell. No, I'm just expressing my feelings, bitch. Are you not understanding English? Especially at our age. I don't know how old y'all are, but like at our age, like, you gotta be okay with communicating. I'm not saying like a nigga should just be boo crying, oh, I broke my toenail, like no weird shit like that. But like, as far as like life stressors, like, you should better come to your mom, your mate, just whoever, and express how you feel. Asian people do it. Hispanic people do it. White people do it. We don't put them in fucking survival mode. But it's like the women in survival mode over here, the men in survival mode, the kids confused. And they like social media. It wasn't as popular like when I was growing up. It was getting there. But it's like men, I don't know if it's men or maybe just everybody. I'll say females too. They just like a lot of attention. Girls getting their body done.
That's a hell of a
Boys
drug.
wearing tight pants, and their body don't fit them little pants. But I don't know what's going on. You got the black card or you got the knot? Which one you get? So that confused me. Who jumping in who jeans? You got to jump in yours, I got to jump in mine. What the fuck is going on?
For real.
Young Thug a killer though, so we ain't
Hey, he had that pipe on him.
Like, killer don't mean man. Killing
Yeah.
don't mean masculinity,
No.
right? If you're killing off an emotion, that's not a masculine thing.
Not a masculine thing, for real.
I
You gotta be in
appreciate
control of it.
being raised by my father the way I am. What I had to get was how I look different to a lot of my peers, and I ain't get it. I literally will wear the same jeans every day for 6 months, long as they clean. To my peers, like, what they on? For me, it's like, shit, I got liquid bread that I can go do different things. I'm like, damn, y'all don't think like that? They like, hell no, bro, you better get you some shoes. I'm like, how many pair of shoes can y'all wear? And then I just realized when they get to talking, I'm like, y'all sound stupid. But I was raised by an older black man, and it's like, oh, so I've really got my daddy's habit. I thought I was far off from my daddy.
Yeah.
I'm really that nigga reincarnated. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my cousin got arrested first time. So I got a ghetto side and a bougie side of my family. My cousin on the bougie side got arrested. They was offering him 30 years his first time out. And my grandma and them called a meeting at my grandma's house, and all the women there, my aunties, and they was geeking me. Al Sharp, why did I say my name? They said, you know, you work for Al Sharpton, you do this, you know this person, and we gonna call them because this is wrong. Because damn, I said his name. I'm tripping. Edit that out. You know, call these people like, cause they doing it cause he black and da 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 da. And for a whole hour, they had a battery in my back, right? And I'm in a room full of women, and I'm texting my people like, hey, I need you to call me. I got something important going on. And thank God, my grandfather being my grandfather, he walks in. Now he's a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
But real chill old black man. He walks in, and I could tell he looking at me like, why are you in the room with the women? But he said, what's going on? We talking about, you know, his case and how wrong it is, and you know he gonna use his connections, and we gonna do this. And my grandfather go in the kitchen, get his bread, run under water, and eat it like he normally. That was his favorite snack. You know what I'm saying? He from Alabama, and he come back. He say, "Okay, that what y'all gonna do?" And everybody like, "Yeah, because it's wrong, because he a black man, and they wouldn't do it to the white boy." He said, "Okay, cool. Just one question: Did he not know he was black when he did the crime?" And I felt so stupid, like shit. And all the women trying to debate. I caught his message right then and there. As soon as he walked out the room, I went right behind him. He said, let me tell you something. Control your emotions. That's a waste of resource. He did it. They caught him 3 times. What we going to do is help him do his time. And when he come home, if he decide to do right, we going to get him. We're not finna waste them resources. Somebody really could use that. Some people say that's cold-blooded. No, that's real love.
That's real love.
That's a man's love. And it took him to come take the battery out my back. That moment taught me so much about me and how simple I am. And how I have to watch myself with women, period. Because if I'm not strong enough to say, I had an incident with one of my guys, blew 40 bands, right? And then my man, you know, I sat still for a second. I'm like, damn, that was 40. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got that to blow, but you feel me? I'm thinking I'm in the car with my woman, so I'm like, cool. She finna say something because she could tell. This go back to our community. I'm like, she finna say something like slick, like, you know, baby, rainbows come out the next day or some shit. She say, hey, where his son live? We should kill his son. What? Like, why would you say that? She said, because that motherfucker playing with you. He ain't going to give you your money back. I say, my grandfather kicked in. Okay, cool. How much money would you be okay with your son getting killed for? Rest of the ride home was quiet.
Rest of the ride was home.
That night was quiet. The next morning, I say, listen, I need a woman that's going to be what I can't be. And what you just gave me was some shit I can do on my own. Don't ever do that again.
Man.
And that ties into Will Smith and Jada situation of the battery in the back.
Oh yeah.
At the award show, you know, I know it's old, but another interview resurfaced of her explaining like she didn't have anything to do with putting that battery in his back when we all know that the bitch had something to do with it.
The word
but
she
it's
used.
like you said, his masculinity in that situation, he didn't
tested.
control his emotion because he looked over and all it took was a look from his wife to go and act that way and to act out. And it's in a big stage like that. That's the biggest stage you could be on as a celebrity. You know, especially with these white folks who already got a
name for this shit.
you know what I'm saying, a look on us like these motherfuckers get up. At the end of the day, money, still nigga. So for him to do that, but that just look, he didn't have control of the emotion because that woman had that control. That his, like you said before, what he is, he was always what? Her pussy.
Yeah. I had to tell one of my homies that the other day, as far as like how a person would think a woman got control over them because they able to tell them, oh, go do this, go do that. Or I say, bro, when she got control of your emotions,
Yes.
she can turn you on and off like a light switch. She can make you happy or sad or mad whenever she want. She got more control over you than anybody ever did, because I done seen myself at times when I was mad, I couldn't even think straight. I couldn't think to go out and go make me no pay. I couldn't think to go take care of my business. My mind was so distorted that I ain't even do nothing right for the entire day. If I let somebody be able to control that, they got more control over me than anybody in the world. So you gotta be able to control them emotions.
Yeah.
You have to.
Especially putting you in situations. Your chick will put you in a situation and put the battery in your back and you don't even know what the fuck going on. You just ready to jump off the fucking cliff.
Yep.
Hey, this guy just did that. But it was like, this dude, what did you do to make him do that?
Right?
But you look like a whole ass nigga if you did, oh, you a bitch ass nigga. And she egging you on. Now you better go over there and do some shit when, hey, your female tweet. When it's just going over there having that conversation, say, hey, can you tell me what went on between y'all? Instead of going over, hey, motherfucker, it's a conversation. Hey, man, your female tweet, she bumped me. I grabbed her. My hands went in the spot that it wasn't supposed to go. She thought it was on some other shit. It wasn't even like that. I told her, sweetheart, I wasn't even like that. She took it extra because she drunk, come over there to get you. Now you about to get your ass beat the fuck up or shot over some shit that was just a misunderstanding. That was a conversation you could have had with this guy.
And she let another nigga touch
she
her
let
ass
another-
last week. You didn't tell me.
Right before y'all came.
Yeah, the whole time over here doing dick. But tripping over this nigga.
Doing Dino.
I'm telling you, they'll put you in a situation, and it's like, yeah, control your emotion. Even if your woman coming to you eager and she turned up, and you like, I'm about to go over there and do it. No, chill, bro. Hey, be a man. Walk over here, hey, sir. What happened?
Control the
You
emotions.
ain't no hoe ass nigga because you avoided a confrontation.
For real.
And if you don't know how to control your emotions, man, get on YouTube. Look, it's nothing wrong with doing research
Man.
and finding out, because I think a lot of times we make statements and they go over people's head, or people just be like, he said, control my emotions. And they just instantly think, okay, I'm going to control my
control it.
emotions.
Right,
No,
right.
bro. Yeah. I remember first time I went to the county, I was so and let me just give Christ credit, because I'm so glad he in my life. The first time I went to the county, I would never come home, because in my mind, I'm a real nigga now. And I'm trying to get the 9, because that's where I hear all the hitters at. And they keep trying to send me the 2. I don't want to go on work. Man, send me on 9,
Come
boy.
on, man. If
I'm
you go
down there
home-
finna tell the police, like, hey, you know who I am?
You go home and say I was gonna work with
Hey,
that.
you know, where is that, bro? Like, I ain't know none of that.
Yeah.
And then they kept trying. I kept like, no, I'm staying right here. Then eventually, one of my homies come down in the bull and come get me. They like, bro, they been trying to send you the 2. And I'm like, I know, these cools tripping. He just dropped his head. And then we walked down the tunnel and we started going somewhere. We get in the office. And it's my big homies in the office. They like, hey, there you go. I'm like, there you go what? They're like, call your daddy. My daddy? Hey, man, what you talking about? He say, listen, call your daddy or we going to beat the brakes off you every day you and this bitch till you call your daddy. And at that moment, I felt like they thought I was the biggest bitch in the world. And I was so hurt. Damn, they dropped my flag. Like, what y'all on? But now as a grown man, it's like, hey, thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like masculinity can present in so many different ways. And the other thing that I think we got to be honest about as for our people is we let other goals be our goals. We've never been money hungry people. And I think the more that money is the answer, the more that we are hurt, because we never really had money, but we always had the love and trust of each other. And once stuff like that becoming our goals and our mission, it'd be a lot easier to control your feelings and emotions. Because now, when I went to A&M, Alabama A&M, everybody knew one thing: we all broke because we in college. And the love that we had to have 10,000 black folks that didn't judge you, like the pressure in the air tastes different in a black college. And it was so dope. And when I came home, it just reminded me, like, wait, why we like this, y'all? Like, why? And again, now, if I got to show you how tough I am by shooting a nigga, then that's what I'm going to do. Absolutely. And it's like, if we got brothers in our 40s thinking this, and they have children, it's like, hey, that sickness needs to be stopped. And we can't blame it on the shorty or expect them when we're 40 and just learning it.
Yeah, for sure.
Do y'all think another way of us being able to control our emotions is seeking therapy?
I I never been to therapy for real, but I do hear therapy is needed. What I use for my therapy is a trusted friend. I say I want to do it more like in group settings because I know a lot of times, like even in this room right now, this will be a group setting.
Right.
But I can't say if you learned something from what I said, you did, or you did, but I hope y'all did. And I am giving y'all like a transparent version of myself. So when you around people and they doing that, I think a lot of times that goes into what you was talking about, how like in college, y'all, what you're around is what you're going to be like when you came home. What you was around is what you're going to be like. So in the moments of, if I'm able to be transparent in this room, eventually you're going to be there. Eventually you'll get there. Eventually you'll get there. Eventually you would. I'm not saying like on the first day, but if we around each other enough, birds of a feather flock together. So eventually it's going to start to, you know what I'm saying, grow. And a lot of times y'all see when they had a little AA meetings on movies and shit, this how they do it. They have like a group setting. Yeah. Hey, you want to speak today? If not, it's okay. And take it on to the next person. So I seen that as like a way of being helpful for myself. Even if when I'm around peers and friends who not willing to share themselves, I'm so transparent. I'm going to tell you, you can laugh at it, you can do whatever, but I'm going to still be me. And when we walk outside, I'm going to still get, you know, the same glorification or the same whatever I'm going to get when you around, because I'm still going to be me. And it gives my peers and the people that's around me the opportunity to see it's okay to be them. That's kind of the reason why I kind of was more so into this podcast thing, so I could kind of show a lot of the young brothers that come from the same community. They'll see me, I can pull up on the block, I can do all the shit, and they'll see me and they'll look at me like he different. But I want them to know, nah, we the same. I just tried to evolve, and I'm constantly going to evolve. So if a person not trying to do so, it's perfectly fine, but I ain't gonna let you be in the rooms with me all the time, because I'm gonna be transparent. And if you always got some shit to hide, I really can't be around you that much, because it's like too much I got to figure out, you know? Yeah. And it ain't really a comfortable space for me.
Yeah, I do think therapy do help, because you got somebody to hear you out with no judgment. You know what I'm saying? And they can also give you feedback in a constructive way, and you ain't always feeling judged or talked at. You being talked to. I think a lot of times that, like you say in them settings where people will still laugh, like ha ha, you still you. But you still probably feel a type of way like, fuck y'all laughing for? But you still hold that in. But in the therapy session, you got that person who just hearing you like authentically. Hey, be as transparent as you want here. It's a safe zone, like in AA meetings. So I feel like, it can help you a long way. To me, I did therapy before. Yeah. It helped me be this motherfucker I am today. I ain't gonna hold you. I did, for real though. Because that's why for a long time, like being a shorty, into now, like I skated in the hood. That wasn't something that motherfucker like, man, that goof ass shit. I'm out there, you know, but now today, motherfucker like, hey man, you don't even know the niggas that's hitting me up that's been in the hood. Like,
can you teach me how to skate?
Can you teach me how to do that shit, man? And I've been doing that shit for years, man. You've been doing that shit forever.
They finally able to be comfortable with that.
Hell yeah, they able to be comfortable with it now. So it's
finally,
yeah.
That's some 100 shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, to feed into what you talking about and what I said earlier, by me being able to be around masculine men, it showed me that even if they laughed, but they wasn't able to share a story, I'm tougher than them. I'm tougher than them because I'm comfortable with myself and you still not comfortable with yourself. Because I can call off a story where you did the same exact thing that I did, but you just not going to state it in this moment. But if I was strong enough to state it and say what I was talking about and you weren't, I'm tougher than you.
Damn right.
Real shit.
Damn right. So that just goes a long way with that, man. We got to bring it back, though. We got to find ways, find ideas to come up with, talk to our young men and let them know, like, hey, man, just because that's okay, just because other people think that's okay, don't mean you gotta feel like that. You can stand strong on what you believe in.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I don't fuck with that.
And voice your shit. Don't be scared just because you feel like your closest peers won't agree with it. Voice it. If that's what you feel strong or you feel compassionate about, voice it. There's somebody out there that feel the same exact way.
That viral reel that went out with that dude saying, hey, man, it ain't gay for another nigga to give you head. How is that gay? And it went viral because he really felt like I only got some head from a man. What's gay about that? That's fucking gay.
It's gay.
In a room full of guys said this, and everybody just looking like, hey, that ain't cool, bro. Somebody should have said, us, hey, bro, that's gay.
It's really gay. But I but I wouldn't
Not really gay.
It's really gay. It's for
said
real.
really gay.
Like somebody should have stepped in and said, "That's the fuck it
That's
is."
gay.
But in that moment, the video was being recorded.
Uh-huh.
Everybody in that bitch ain't got nothing.
I wouldn't disown him, but
I would tell his
It's
ass
gay.
he wrong.
yeah, for sure.
You gay?
What you think about it?
Yeah.
What you think
Which what a man
about
get
the,
his
about the
dick
therapy? About the therapy part.
Yeah, about the
Yeah, I
but
get
this
what
dude
you're
was tweaking though.
Tank said it too, though, didn't he? What?
He did say it.
said it. He said
He
what?
did say it too. He said he was one of
Just
the
a
first ones to
freak,
say that.
so
Yeah, Tank a real.
He'll try.
He
But
said
he'll
he
try
did-
anything type.
That's still gay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's gay.
I'm not
He
saying
did
that
a
I'm not.
whole concert with nothing but gay men.
He
And
did.
took his shirt off and let him touch him and shit. He said, money is money.
He did.
Nah,
See, he'll do anything for money. I don't like them type of men.
that's blood. That's blood money right there.
But I think what bro said is, I don't think he said no to therapy. I just think what you guys are describing different types of therapy.
For sure.
So
100.
bro said therapy.
Right, exactly, and I appreciate you, bringing that point across. But I don't say no, but I feel like, well, my therapy was that, and it come from a stem from being able to be around my uncle and them. They was some of the toughest, roughest. I'm talking when it come down to criticism, they'll criticize some of the craziest shit. So to hear what my peers or somebody was to say about something that I thought was cool and you did, that ain't shit compared to what you know what I'm saying, in the past. But I can't tell you the younger generations is getting that. So I can't tell you it's making their exterior as tough as mine is. And I can't put them all in the room around me. But that's what this podcast is for us to exude that, for us to show, man, I'm as comfortable as I am in my skin. If a person was to come around me and they was doing something that I completely disagree with, they ain't finna change my view on it. They ain't finna make me go with what they talking about. I'm gonna still stand firm and strong on what I believe in. I'll listen to them all day.
Yeah.
But they ain't finna deter me or make me decide, oh yeah, that was right or that was wrong. I'm gonna still have my belief on it and I'm able to have a conversation with it. Now, if your conversation ain't got a strong fact or belief, I can do a little more research to see, you know what I'm saying, how deep it goes with it. But as far as me allowing you to just change me or make
Yeah.
nah, it ain't happening.
Hey, why do y'all think like people glorify women being lesbians, but they like turn their head to men being gay? Like, why do y'all think that is?
It's a better look.
That shit sexy than a motherfucker.
It look better.
It look better. It just look.
Because it look
It does. But I'm gonna say this. I had a logic. I always said this too.
Yeah.
I said this. I always like what a woman is doing to another woman ain't nothing a man won't do to her.
Say it one more time. I need to
What
hear.
what women do to
Clear.
each other,
Uh-huh.
it's nothing that a man wouldn't do to a woman in that natural state. Like what they doing? They playing with each other with toys or they licking on each other. But a man and another man is something that a woman can't physically do on her own. Yeah, you could go get something to go do that, but it ain't natural. Women are everything is being women on woman is natural. Everything ain't nothing look like, oh, what the, but that man shit, hey, do your thing.
Yeah.
Whatever you into. But I think that's why it's more frowned upon because it's like, even for women will be like,
Yeah.
they ain't watching that shit and being okay watching it. They like, what the fuck?
just
And
like-
here go a woman right here. Let her speak on it. I'm gonna let her chime in on that because
It's just like this.
Hey, bad A. So are you dating a nigga that took some dick?
What?
Are you dating a nigga that took some dick in the past?
Fuck no. If I have to
celebrity
question
said
your
that?
sexuality, you ain't finna bring me shit. I don't need shit extra. Do you understand me? Who the girl? I'm trying to I want to be in my feminine mode. Fuck, I'ma still be masculine. Like, I'm the nigga, you my bitch now. I gotta bend you over and fuck you. Cause that's just like niggas like to get their ass ate. No shade to anybody they do. But in my mind, like he said, it's a visual thing. Even though I'm not a man, I'm still a visual person. If a nigga want his ass ate, is you putting your legs in the L like a bitch, or is you bend over on all four like a bitch?
That was the question.
Which
I
one
asked
is it?
The people that told me.
That make me question your sexuality.
I swear, that was the question. I
And
asked
if
the
you
people
like that,
told
that's
me
cool.
they had
I
their
just ain't
ass
into
eaten.
that.
I said, bro, how did you position yourself?
Like this, like a bitch.
What
Or
led
like
up
this,
to that?
like a bitch.
Right? What
Ain't
led
no
up to
other
you
way.
doing that?
that's the only two
Because you
ways.
can't sit like this, like you getting your dick sucked, like, okay, yeah, she licked my Gucci a little bit. You got your booty hole ate, my boy. You like this. She got your legs in the air. It felt too damn good, be honest. I'm not eating that booty, though, just to let y'all know.
Hell nah.
I'm old-fashioned.
I ain't gonna lie. Don't lick my gooch. I'm cool.
Oh, you don't like that?
Nah, I'm
A lot
cool.
of men say
I
they
fuck
like
with
that.
that.
You ever felt it before?
I don't want it.
How you know
fuck
you
with
don't want it if you ain't tried?
I felt it. I don't want
What
you
it
to
make
go.
you feel like?
I'm gonna say right now.
Goop, hoe,
All right, so
jittery
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you
I was ready to punch a bit.
this. Hey, look, this the balls. It's the
Okay.
boundary in between right here. Don't need to go past that back part of the balls. I'm
Lick
cool.
your balls, but not that
I'm
space.
cool with like up in this.
I fuck with the
area.
gooch.
I mean,
I can't hold you.
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's
You
why
get
I
your dick
fuck-
harder, it might get
Hey,
your
that's
dick
why I
harder. You
fucks with
never know.
Rod, cause Rod is so comfortable in
what
his
position?
You know what I'm saying?
It's the same way. I mean, that
It's-
shit
no,
ain't.
your gooch is
Yeah, that
right
that ain't that. They
there,
just
so
lift. They
you
just
don't
they
have to
could.
put your ass in
Yeah,
the
they could just
like,
lift.
You can't talk about it then
Yes,
defend
I
it,
can.
Ashley. Now you got to figure
Yes, I
that.
can.
She
No,
said
she definitely
licked the
did.
gooch
She
before.
definitely
I
is
ain't say I
gooch.
looked that
Oh,
before.
okay.
Don't put that in.
bad.
Don't put that on me.
My bad, my
I
bad.
said I'm old school.
Okay.
I said I know people.
What?
I hear stories, and in my mind, there's no way I get my ass ate. So I'm trying to see what other position you know that I don't know.
Okay.
And
don't
it's
know.
only all female positions,
It's
which is cool if your bitch like putting your legs on her shoulder.
It's a female. It's a female celebrity, Dolce, who said she don't date men that's not bi. I think if please, I hope I ain't mistaken. I think it was Dolce. Yeah, she said she only like men
Cause she like them to try, buy and try. Okay.
that's fucking crazy. It's
I'm
fucking,
not
like,
buying the trash
like
shit.
I don't. That's in now.
Yeah.
She probably a masculine woman.
I mean, I'm a
probably wanna
masculine
peg a
woman, but
nigga.
I don't want no nigga who got their legs in the air because I'm not putting their shit up there.
So you say you're a masculine woman, but you also say you want to be in your.
I want to be in my feminine mode, but like
So you
I said
never met a
before,
guy to put you in that. To me, that's what it
No.
seemed like.
I think a lot of men have poor leadership.
I think you call yourself masculine.
No,
but
so
you ain't
I,
being
so
You
I
really
think,
ain't masculine.
So I think she only saying she in her masculine mode whenever it's not sexual. Whenever it's sexual, she probably getting
sure.
only her feminine
What,
mode.
kind
You know?
what make you feminine when you fucking? Because I'm trying to see something.
Just laying there. and get hit.
Being slutted out.
That's it.
Being sexy. I mean,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
being feminine.
This ain't my nigga. I ain't doing too much now, Scotty. Don't
You
do
still
too
gotta be
much on me.
sexy, even if it's your nigga or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, you gotta what? You gotta make my
I'm not
dick
doing all
hard.
that. Call your bitch for that.
To
I'm
be
not here
sexy?
for that. I'm sexy already, regular.
So time out.
No,
So oh yeah,
I'm
let's
talking
dive
about-
into
I'm talking
this
about
now.
I'm
Now
talking
on
about in the
some
physical, like
bullshit now.
when you physically being with your man, you ain't being all lovey-dovey and being sexy for him.
If it's my man, yeah.
So
keyword,
if
my
you
man.
just fucking,
I'm like one of the guys. No, we
You
ain't
just
doing
wanna
all.
be fucked.
Get straight to the good part, because that's what we're doing.
so bent over.
You can bend me over if you like facial. That's cool. I still might have my face just because I don't want that.
You
I'm
looking for
not
the same
giving
thing.
a nigga that's not my nigga. I'm not gonna give him too much. We here for one thing, correct?
But that's
And you're leaving afterwards, correct?
She the realest chick.
that's what they
lot
be
of
saying
chicks
till
I
she
say.
get her ass digged
No,
down.
no,
No,
I
I-
can vouch. This month,
See,
this
he vouched for a
she's
real one.
and I hate when women say what she say, and I don't want to
But
put her
it's true.
business out there though either. I think she come from a strong witness family, and so that's the only thing that because I be staring at her like this my girl, she a cutie pepper. This is really a nigga. Like she just can't help it. And it's like, but I be around a lot of people that say it, they pump fake it. I'm a nigga. I'm like, she the only one, and so I'm trying. I've been praying and everything. Like, what is to it? And
No,
I think it's because
because I was raised around a lot of guys. So like I have that. I used to have that mindset in my head, like taking my shirt off. I'm doing push-ups when I'm a little kid. I'm riding with my cousin, going to bitches' crib, beating their ass, or just whatever. And it's like I seen that shit, and I've been around it, and that's how I used to carry it. But when I say masculine, as far as like, yeah, I don't want to think. I don't want to lead. I don't want to do shit. I want to take the best shit and let my nigga do it, but I'm not going to let a person do it who can't lead their own self. I want to see you stand on your own. I help you get your own apartment. I want to see you live on your I want to see everything on your own. And then if we can make it work together, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But
Do you,
like,
do you
nah.
have you ever met a guy that you never dealt with, but you sense the masculinity in him, like you sense that he has that,
Yes.
which you possess?
Rob wants to know, do he seem masculine?
I already know that.
How do you know?
I knew that from the first time I met her. On some 100 shit, I sensed that shit off GP.
Yeah.
The connection was there. She felt that shit. So it was like, I'm being 100, and I could be. That's why she looking. That's why she blushing now. I'm sorry to do that on camera, but you shouldn't ask that question. But anyway, on the second topic, on some other shit, because we're gonna stay away from that. We're gonna talk about trending now. How to lead, love, and level up
In a
and
clown world.
A clown world.
Man, that's tough.
That's really your topic on the
Right.
real. That's all your words, really. You
All right,
wrote that
so-
shit, right?
I did. Hey, that's my shit. And I wrote it. Hey. I took my time out. Hey, wait for Django. I won't never have my wife do none of this shit. You over here. What he say?
Me and mine to leave it out of this. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
All I get is criticize.
Yeah, that's the shit though. You did that shit though.
Bro,
Go ahead.
no bullshit. With the how to lead, love, and level up in the clown world, I gotta say it is a clown world. This shit is a circus, bro. There's a lot of people out here trying to compete with the next person and didn't realize if he a clown and you competing with him, if it was a whole group of bystanders looking, they not gonna think, oh, he was doing that out of just because. Now they thinking you part of the circus too. So you gotta understand that. That's where that level up part come from. It's like, all right, do you entertain the circus or you looking to level up? Even if you started in the circus, you can still level up and come up out of that bitch. But then with the leading part, I heard you say that about leading, right? So what I had to learn about leading, sometimes the woman, sometimes, the woman has to trust your leadership. If she don't, you have to be okay and emotionless, let me get this right, I had a couple of these, emotionless to where you can kind of understand and know if she trusts your judgment and lead or if she don't. A lot of times we'll get so complacent or stuck in a way of, or settling, feeling like, oh yeah, this is a good woman and I just trust her word and I'm going to take what she's saying and take a lot of it into consideration to where I'm going to take my leadership and go with it if she going with it. But if this the way I'm going and you won't think it's fit for you, please exit stage left. But if you feel like it's somewhere and you trying to come along for the ride, baby, come along for the ride. I can take your opinions, but don't think it's finna deter this motherfucking train. Don't think it's finna deter this train. Now, I had to, and it's just me giving myself, like I said, I like to be transparent. I had to understand which way I was going, which way I wanted to go, which way I felt like was best for me. Now, it was times where women came in and they just took a liking to what I had going on, but they just felt like, oh, I can make it better. But they wasn't trying to really make it better. They was just trying to come in and see where they can fit in to make it to the position where they shit got better, but not my shit. Not me getting to the level of understanding and leveling up to where they can continue to follow. It was more so like, I'm going to follow until I get to a position where I'm next to him, and then I'm going to have every opinion in the fucking book to try to make him deter and go the way that I thought it should have went in the first place. When it was like, nah, if I'm the leader, I'm leading this motherfucking boat. If I say we head to Zamunda, baby, we ain't going to Africa. We going to Zamunda. Keep staying on this motherfucking train until we make it there. Now, if you decide to derail before we make it there, it's perfectly fine. That's why I have to take my emotions off for it. I got to understand, I'm not trying to settle. I'm still trying to make it to Zamunda. Whoever make it there with me when I make it there, they going to be here. If they don't make it there, they weren't supposed to be here.
True.
It is what it is.
So how does it being led or love look to you? Because you're a woman, you could tell us like more insight on what women look into or look for into that being led.
I don't really know what other people look for, but for me, I'ma just have to say, like Cal said earlier, you really have to take that time out. We don't take that time out for ourselves to get to know us, know what we want, and where we want to go. And that's true. Like, yeah, you can lead us to Zamunda if that's where you want to go, but what the fuck is there? Is it destruction? Is it peace? Is it happy? Like, where you leading us? Because you ain't leading me back to the bottom. If we stable right now, lead me somewhere that's going to keep elevating us. You know, ain't nothing wrong with healthy competition. I hate being in competition with my nigga. But, like, what are we doing to get better? Because, of course, the woman is still going to be there to aid you, to help lead you. But, like, you the man, go ahead, do your shit. Daddy, I believe in you. We going there. That's what you said. Yeah. That's what's over there. Then that's what we doing. So, like, for me, love and leadership looks like protection. It looks like communication. It looks like honesty, loyalty, and trust. Like, that's what I look for. Mm-hmm. So, like, for me, all of those little things make up love.
Yes.
if I'm not protected, I'm not gonna feel love. If I have to question how you move, what you're doing out in the streets, or I feel like you putting me in unsafe shit, or I feel like I could protect us more than you because your behavior is not cool. Drinking, driving stupid, just causing too much attention. Like you said, the example about the club shit, just going off the rip, blah, 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 all that yapping and shit. I don't like that.
True.
We've been through enough of that shit. Like, so what's next? Because at this age, we all just want, well, I know for me, I just want peace and happiness. So what are we doing to add to each other? And it ain't just money. And a lot of females think, oh, money. No, bitch. That nigga can have that money today and it's going tomorrow.
gone.
And then what do you got left?
Yep.
A bum-ass nigga who can't think because he was going by JoJo and them and what
Right.
they taught him. He don't know no other hustle.
Right.
And we all need more than one hustle for sure. So it's just like, for me, that's what love is.
I just wanted to say that Zamunda's in Africa, so he said.
I was gonna say that shit.
I mean,
I
it's a part
swear
when
to
he
God,
said
I
he
was
was
gonna say
going
it,
to,
but it was
Kenya or no
flowing.
shit.
It definitely flowed. So
Yeah, he
I like
tried.
how
was
it went.
but
So I
yeah, he
left
like,
it alone.
bitch, we going to
But
Zamunda. We
yeah,
ain't going to Africa. I'm like, it's the same place.
Wakanda's the
It's different part of Africa though, but I feel what you was going with it.
You
So
got
I
it.
left it.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
fuck with it.
this
I
ain't
fuck with it
social
though.
studies,
I definitely fuck with
geographics,
it.
nigga. Read
It's not
that
even a real
all that.
place. It ain't
No,
even a
it's
real
really
place.
not.
The movie not
It's a
really real.
movie. It's
That
a
was from
movie,
Come
but
to
that
America.
was some good
But I
shit.
get it. It is from Africa. It is.
It is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I think the even sadder thing that I'm having to come to grips with now is that we've been in a circus since the invention of this country. And because of how they play certain things, my people don't know that we still in the circus. I think that the circus tent is just unraveling, and people that's sitting higher up in the stands is like, yo, this circus is not, you know what I'm saying? He can see where the clowns leave the stage and go outside to see him crying. Like, the clowns ain't happy, y'all. Like, it's a whole, right? And so you seem odd because now the people down can't see that. They just see the stage, right? And so it seems like, so for me, I get sad because, and it goes back to what y'all said, you really got to love yourself to be able to be disciplined enough to love a hurt person and know how to move around hurt people so they don't hurt you, but you're not fucking them over. But it's almost like the Matrix. We've been in a battery sleep for a long time. So you coming outside of that battery, right? And you thinking like dude said on the Matrix, he say, I know it's not steak I'm eating, but I'd rather think it's steak. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's a lot of my, I'd rather talk to him because at least he knows it's not steak. Mm-hmm. It's so many of my people that don't understand what love look like, what family look like, what's the most important thing. They still live in the circus life. You think that corn dog, they've shown us 3 million times what chicken nuggets are made of. But that drive-through stay packed. And you give it to your children. And it's like I watch people that's healthy do all this stuff. I don't do this, I don't do this. And then I watch what they give their children. Me included until recently. Right? And so it's like, we all can be clowns in different areas if we're not paying attention. I'm literally cutting this, I'm cutting that, I'm cutting it, I'm never, but then I'm getting my kids McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, your life is over. Like, you should have been giving this to them so they be used to this shit, right? So I just think the ones that are sitting at the top that get to see the world for it is, we have a harder job, right? And if you take it, for me, when Noah had to build the ark, you know, I had to really humanize Noah for me to really understand, like, I know me, if God say, archers, build the ark, first thing I'm doing is go print some flyers. I'm calling Ashley. I'm calling a couple people. Hey, let's pass these flyers out. Hey, God, finna fuck us up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, even to fuck the world up, go pass these flyers out. And in my mind, I'm going to think I'm doing something. But what I had to learn is I'm being disobedient. Because God is God. He gave me a direct order. And I went against it, even though I think, right, they go to clownism. I think I'm doing good by telling everybody, right? And then they say that he was a drunk. Right. And so what I always tell people is, imagine you're building an ark and you know everybody in your life is going to be dead. And so I'm building this ark. Calvin's called me crazy, but I know I won't see Calvin no more once this ark is done. Like, how hard of a burden is that on your heart to still stay faithful and build this ark? You understand what I'm saying? I feel like this is our time for the ones that they call conscious or woke. We have to understand it's going to get rougher. You finna see a lot of people that you know you can see right now physically, but spiritually, man, y'all dead. Yeah. So do you want to keep playing the game with them and being on the same shit they on, or do you still evolve, right, and become a better person?
Yeah. And I think the leveling up is trying to save as many people as you can to level up. Like every community, I heard about the Hispanic family who all moved into one house, and they built it up and paid it off quick. Everybody in the house worked. Then they bought another crib. Half of the family moved into that crib, but they all still pitched in and paid for that house. Until every family in that household had their own fucking crib. But they all came together and squad. Us, as the people, we can't fucking survive like that. We can't stay too long. Motherfucker, hell no, man, I need my own space. You will go out there and struggle with your own shit. Then sacrifice a little uncomfortableness for a small period of time to level up. So I just think we got to come together more to level up.
Yeah.
But on that note, Early Legends Podcast, it was a motherfucking thanks for having you, Daddy A. Daddy A came through and showed the fuck out, man. Hey, I fuck with you. You're going to have to come back.
Yeah, you
Definitely got to come back. You talk your shit.
You real and raw, man.
Real and fucking raw.
Talking crazy.
Please don't use that word
Transparent.
raw.
Yeah.
I don't like raw.
You like raw. We out.
Hot.
Folks say promote his shit. That's it.
Right?
Okay. Oh, that's y'all. Oh, all right. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I
Y'all
like
see
people
this
coming
shit?
together.
Early Legends, man.
Legends.
Hey, the Harper picnic coming up this Saturday. Show up, show out.
We need all 6 y'all that went to Harper to come on out.
Okay.
Not all 6.
There was a lot of us that graduated, a lot of us that didn't. But hey, we gonna be turning up anyway.
And we got some early legends on the back. You
On the
see
real,
that?
man.
The
Harper
Jackson
Partners.
Fives.
I would have had this on, but my homie didn't make me one. But still, it's all love.
You feel me? I'll probably put this one together with some shit. I got some shoes at home. I know I'll match with it. For sure. I probably got them and find me some of these bell bottoms Michael Jackson got on.
I'm sure you can find them. It's not hard right now.
You feel me?
That's what I'm on right now.
You got it right. That was a good one, man. Yeah, for sure.